Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Akil, and I just got done watching Jurassic World Dominion. And look, I have heard some of the complaints about this film and being a bit too long and not having the feel of the original films and all that. But what I will say is this: if you want a good, solid summer blockbuster like film, you're gonna get that because to me, this is an entertaining movie, and that's all I wanted it to be. I didn't want it to be perfect, even though at the same time that would have been great. But to me, I am not the biggest Jurassic Park fan. I'm sorry. I enjoyed the first film, but my personal favorite is actually Jurassic World. No, I don't think Fallen Kingdom's better than the first one, but I do think for me, it's Jurassic World, and then maybe this one, and then maybe the in third place would be the original. That's just me personally. So no, I don't think this is the best film in the franchise, but I certainly don't think it's the greatest thing ever. So there's that. Anyway, guys, let's just jump right into it. So for my pre-rating score, I'm going to say that Jurassic World Dominion is actually a good movie, guys. Yes, it's a good, entertaining film. Like I said, if you're looking for a good, fun summer blockbuster film, then this is the perfect film for you. So yeah. Now, in terms of the story of the film, it's basically revolving around after the events of Fallen Kingdom, dinosaurs are everywhere in the world, and there's another issue going on with I guess a character that I don't want to talk about too much in case we get in case I suddenly say something that I'm not supposed to say. But he wasn't in the trailer, so I'm not going to mention him, at least from what I can remember. But basically, this guy is causing some chaos, and it revolves around Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, and if you saw the last film, you know that there's a character that is, I guess, a clone, or a female character that's a clone, I would say, and she's a little bit older in this film, and she plays an interesting part in the film, and of course it's dinosaur action. The legacy characters are back, and it's fun to see them, but at the same time, it's not like the biggest thing ever. If I was more of a Jurassic Park fan, then maybe I would appreciate this. But this is coming from a guy that isn't the biggest fan of those films. So to me, it's just cool to see them again. So there's that. Star Wars might have been different, but even for Star Wars too, I didn't grow up watching Star Wars. For me, it was Harry Potter. That's what I grew up watching. So yeah. And that's all I can say for the story. It's just another Jurassic Park film with some cool action and dinosaurs all around the world. So yeah. Now in terms of the positives, let's talk about the action straight off the bat, because the action in this movie is awesome. I really, really liked it. Not as much as I thought it would be, but it's still an entertaining film that has good action. And speaking of entertaining, it's fun. It's a fun movie. You can definitely enjoy it and put it on and have fun with it. It can also be put in the background and you can also have fun with it too. So take that as what you will, but it's definitely a fun, entertaining movie. I can definitely see myself re-watching this at some point, like I did the original Jurassic World. I haven't rewatched Fallen Kingdom actually. Actually, maybe I have, but I can't remember. Anyway, so yeah, it's a fun movie, has good action, and another thing is the characters. The characters are good. They're likable. Well, the ones that are supposed to be likable. That is, no one in this movie really irritated me. There's one character in this movie. I guess the villain who I won't spoil. I don't know if it's a character, the actor's performance. It goes a little bit too much at times, but just a one scene. Apart from that, it was fine. And now we get onto the negatives, because this is where I could see some people really like just hating on this movie. Because for me, my biggest issue with the movie is that it is a bit too long. Yes, there are parts of this movie that do drag out quite a bit, but overall, I just thought it was a bit too long. There are parts that really did not need to be there. So yeah, and speaking of not need to be there, there's just a bit too many characters. There are characters that have no reason to be here in this movie and just come just to be cool and be like, oh, remember this guy from the last movie and this guy from the other movie? Well, guess what? They're here. Like, some characters really had no purpose in this movie at all. Like, characters just show up at the start of the movie and then not be there anymore. That's it. That's really all I have to say about that. Like, just the characters in this movie where there's just a bit too many. And finally, there wasn't as much emotion as I thought there would be. Like, sometimes when you watch a film that relies on nostalgia, it really hits hard. This one doesn't, unfortunately. So yeah, but overall, still enjoyed myself. Jurassic World Dominion, still a good movie. So for final score for Jurassic World Dominion, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's a good film. I definitely recommend watching it. I don't know if you would go out and see this in the theaters, but if you want a big summer blockbuster like full film experience, then by all means go out to the theaters. But you can also watch it at home. It's up to you. But anyway, guys, that's it. Jurassic World Dominion is done. Now, I am planning on doing some catch-up reviews. I got a bit of a short break, I would say, but that doesn't mean that I can watch a lot of stuff. I still haven't seen Morbius, still haven't seen Uncharted, still haven't seen Moonfall, and The Survivor. Those are 4 movies I want to see that I haven't seen yet. I'm just curious about how bad Morbius is at this point. So yeah. But anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. My name's Akil, otherwise known as the Comic Director. I'm signing out.